not our things.
There's a magnetic force that is pulling me down. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying.
Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. We're the Rileys, and today we're going to be talking to you about red flags. Girl,
Well, we
Boy.
all know what red flags are like.
but for those of you who don't know what red flags are, it's the things that happen during like the courting period, the dating period, the relationship period that you need to be wary of. It means something ain't right. Trust your gut. Get out of there.
And what I find is that the longer the relationship, you don't see the red flags as clearly anymore as you would at the beginning of a relationship.
You think?
Yeah, honestly,
I don't think I agree.
really do. I really do.
Because I think that they're there. You might not be paying attention to them. You're a bit more like relaxed, but they're still there. And they're still very
But
bold.
I think the more in love you are with your partner, you don't see them
those
completely.
I ain't wearing those goggles. I'm awake even when I'm asleep.
The goggles are steamed, let me tell you. So
Yeah, you give them a blind, don't you? But we shouldn't be.
nope.
And that's why we're going to be talking about the red flags.
Red flags.
Right, do you want to start with what you've got?
Okay, let's see if any of you can relate to this first one, because this first one,
Some of these, I must say, I'm talking about from experience as well.
yes.
Okay.
Anything that most of what we bring across is red flags that we've seen, we've experienced. So
Yeah.
this is just to give you a little insight into what to look out for. We're trying to help you here. So the first one, can anyone relate? Sitting on the toilet for half an hour with your phone. Every
You?
single day.
Or here?
Not me. Your partner in the toilet for half an hour every day on his phone.
Oh, daily thing.
Daily, not
And has he got any
sporadically.
diagnosed bowel problems?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, so he's just on the toilet for half an hour every day.
So being on the toilet for half an hour every single day, something's up. Something's up.
So what did he say he was doing? Is this like your personal experience or someone else's? Or just like something you can think of?
This is just something I can think of.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I guess it's a bit abnormal to be on the toilet for half an hour every day. And if they're not up to it no good, and they're on the toilet that long, it might be time to visit the GP.
You would think so.
Yeah.
But what else are they doing? Looking on social media.
Like the phone. Yeah.
Seeing who else they can meet up with. These are all red flags to look out for.
But why would you say, and I'm just playing devil's advocate here, why would you say it's a red flag? Why can't they just be having me time?
I mean, I suppose it's possible, but we're in the 21st century. We all know what they're doing on the phone, in the bathroom.
I'm sorry, and I didn't expect to be coming with this. I didn't expect to be like, I'm not trying to fight you here, but I'm just trying to think about it from like another point of view, that the person might literally be chilling out.
Yeah, some people
got on the
might.
phone. You know when you got on Facebook and you plan to be 5 minutes and you're on there for 5 hours? Do you think it's that?
It could be that, or it could be something else.
I mean, half an hour every day is a long time. So it does look a bit dodgy.
So it looks as if, they could be talking to someone else, or I don't know.
What would you do then about it? Like, if that was your partner and you've noticed that was happening, what would you do?
I'd literally ask the question, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
In there for so long, every day, on your phone. What are you doing?
And I guess you got to take the answer, and then...
I mean, you've got to ask the question. I mean, if you let that slide, it's like you're just accepting anything, isn't it?
Yeah. But then I guess that, alongside something else, that brings me on to my first red flag, lies. So, like, you've got whatever else issues, and then you've got lies. From you're in a relationship or dating somebody who's lying to you, what's the point? I think that's where you just need to call it a day, to be honest.
Well, I've always said that a relationship has to be built on trust. And if you don't trust anyone anymore, it's not a relationship.
It's pointless, because you're going to be wondering all the time what they're doing. You're going to be insecure. That makes the relationship unstable. Arguments. It just becomes a bit...
Where they're going. And it's just going to be a mess, absolute mess. There's not going to be any trust there at all. So it's just like, what is the point? That's what I said. Lies, like what you're saying, is like one of the worst, I'd say, in a relationship.
Oh yeah.
One of the worst.
So going back to yours then, so you're basically saying spending a prolonged period of time locked away on the phone.
Yeah, that's definitely a red flag.
That's a red flag. Yeah, I agree. And then lying all the time, that's another red flag.
Definitely a
what
red
else
flag.
you got?
We've got the times where there'll just be an argument, just out of the blue, over the smallest thing. It could be, oh, that was all out of place over there, or you didn't wash my trousers properly. I can still see a mark on it. Just to start an argument.
Oh.
So
I
think the thing where arguments just come out of the blue and you personally don't know where this argument's come from.
Yeah.
That's a red flag?
Yeah, yeah.
But why is there an argument?
They want to get out of the house or something?
Because they want to get out of the house. This is what I mean. Another red flag. That's something to look out for.
Yeah. Okay. What have I got? I've got inconsistency. So what I mean by that is cancelling plans at short notice, not wanting to spend much time. So let's say you've planned a weekend where you're going to stay in the house together or spend the whole weekend together, and then that's cancelled last minute, and then the same thing again next weekend. No explanation for it. The phone might go off at that point. Lies.
Lies.
It all comes back to lies,
Always
doesn't
comes
it?
back to
Yeah.
lies.
So yeah, inconsistency. They're not being the same with you.
No.
People have their off days, so you might have a bit of a cold or annoyed with somebody at work, and you're in a bit of a mood. But we're talking about constantly being inconsistent.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like all the time.
Yeah.
With everything.
Yeah.
That's
Excuses
definitely a red
for why
flag.
can't take you out. I know we said that we were going to dinner tonight, but I can't take you. And I don't want this to look like it's just for the girls, because for the boys as well. You might have a girlfriend that's like got to work late all the time, but then she comes back and she smells like red wine. Red wine. Something like that.
Definitely a red flag.
Yeah.
Definitely a red
Red
flag.
wine, red flag.
And this, yeah, exactly. This is on both sides of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Women's and men's side.
Yeah.
We don't want to take just the women's side. We want to come from the male's perspective as well.
Yeah,
because there'll be male watchers that, will listen to and relate to what we're actually saying.
Yep.
Okay. Another one, which is a red flag, which you probably wouldn't think is a red flag, but when, say you just get some roses out of the blue for no reason, and he's really happy, and you're thinking, why are you so happy? And why have I got flowers? What have I done? And I can't think of anything that I've done. So what is he hiding?
I'm sorry again. I can't agree.
No!
I'm sorry, I didn't look at your list before you just whacked it out. But I don't agree with that one.
Don't!
I feel like it would have to come with something else, like he was already being shady. Because if you got a man and everything, you're happy, or a woman, and you're happy in your relationship, and then they don't normally come with flowers, but today they have. Today they might have got paid a bit more. Today they might have had a conversation with an elderly uncle who said do more.
I can see why you think that from your point of view, but what if this wasn't a normal occurrence in a relationship? Then it is a red flag.
No.
If it's something that you're used to.
No. I tell you why. I'm so sorry. I knew this would happen. I can't
We
hold
knew
it in.
this would happen.
No, I tell you why. Because if everything else is going swimmingly in the relationship, so
all right, well, but
what if
it isn't going
then that's a
swimmingly?
different story.
Okay.
That's a different story. If it's going fine, then they come home out of the blue with flowers. I wouldn't jump to, what have you done? I'd be like, oh, this is different. What made you do that? I might say something, but I wouldn't think you're cheating.
No.
Or
but do you ever think they could be hiding something for bringing flowers out of the blue?
If there was already an issue in the relationship, so the lies or the inconsistency or the sitting on the toilet.
Yeah, that's
do you
true.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
not that alone. That alone wouldn't make me jump to whatever you done.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't.
Okay.
I can't sit here and lie, guys.
Okay. See, we're already having a difference of opinion.
It's about to get heated. So another one I've got is blowing hot and cold. So you might see them in the morning, it's all bubbly. Oh, have a nice day, babe. Meet me for lunch. You meet them for lunch at Nando's or wherever it is. Mailbox. And then and then when you meet them at lunchtime, they're extremely grumpy. And they're like, oh, I can't stay long. And then
Definitely a red
in the
flag.
evening, everything's happy, like, and that's happening, like every day or every 2 days or once a week. it's a bit odd, isn't it?
That's
Going hot and cold.
that's definitely a red flag.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it's like, what's happened to you? And it might not be that the person's cheating. It could be
work pressures. It could be a lot of things.
loads of different things, yeah. But it's still a red flag, like, to the fact that something is going on.
Yeah, because it's not right, is it? Really? It really.
Yeah, if somebody's blowing hot and cold with you, I wouldn't put up with it, because you obviously have a conversation. You don't just head for the door.
No.
But it's definitely something that needs to be discussed, because it's not fair on you, man or woman, to be loving someone, caring for somebody, and then they're blowing hot and cold, and you don't know where you stand. You're treading on eggshells, and it's just not fair.
You don't want to be treading on eggshells.
No,
not in your relationship. So that's definite good red flag. What about keeping the phone face side down when you're out? Definitely a red flag.
When you're at the house, you mean?
When you're just out. Say you're out at a meal, you're out together, and the phone is face down.
Oh, okay.
On the table. Face up, you're saying, everything's cool. Face down, who are you expecting to pop up? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that
who
one.
Are you expecting to pop up on the screen that you don't want it to see?
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be a red flag.
Yeah, I would agree with that one. Because, sometimes, I was going to say, where's my phone? It's here. But sometimes I look at my phone and it is face down, or it's but we're talking about consistently, aren't we? It's consistent. That word consistent keeps coming in, but it's always face down.
Always face
and
down.
And then you go to like, oh, can I borrow your phone to make a call, babe? Ah! They're ready to bite your head off.
And that goes along with passwords on the phone.
What do you mean?
Like having a lock on his phone.
What do you
So
mean?
you can't get in. Like a lock on his phone. So if you went to try and use his phone, you
not
can't get in because he's got the password.
Okay. You know, I've got something to say about this one.
Because that one's that's a definite red flag.
But is it?
Yes, it is. Why is it not?
To bite my head
Why
off.
is it not?
Okay, I'm not saying it's not.
Let me hear what she's got to say
guys,
on this
did I
one,
say it
because-
wasn't? I just said, is it? I'm trying to promote conversation here. I've got a password on my phone, but please believe me. Yeah, I've got a password on my phone, and I always will have a password on my phone.
Oh, why?
What do you mean? If somebody steals my phone, they can't get into it.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm in a relationship now, and the guy goes, babe, can I use your phone? There you go, I got nothing to hide. I will either unlock it. Now, does he need to have my password? I feel like, now this is, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be very real and raw and uncut. I don't feel like I need his password or that he needs mine.
That means you've given him 100% trust. Then.
No.
Because
I ain't giving
in order
nobody.
for that,
No.
you need to have given him 100% trust. Let's just clear this
No.
up.
Let me finish, please. And no, that is not true.
That is 100%.
Why don't you let me explain myself? Okay. I'm not giving anybody 100% trust. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, as soon as I feel like there's a lack of trust, there is a problem.
Okay.
One of those red flags might be an issue, right? But I have things in my phone that are private, okay? Not cheat. I'm not going to cheat on anyone. I have not and I will not, okay? But my issue is this. I might have a message from my doctor's surgery. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That is personal. If you're not my husband and we're dating, you don't need to know all my business. Yeah. I might have a surprise for him in my phone. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I might be having a conversation with my cousin, my sister, my mom. That's personal and it's about my life that you don't need to know. So you could go on my phone and see something like an Amazon receipt for something that I bought for you. I don't want you to see that. But will I be all secretive and sneaky and you can't use my phone now? Will I be trying to hide my password as I'm trying to put it in? No. But please believe, I don't expect you to feel the need to go through my phone, and I don't ever want to feel the need to go through your phone. And if it gets to the point where I feel the need to go through your phone, and I have been through men's phone before, and I wouldn't do it now, because if I feel the need to do that, there's already an issue. So do you get where I'm coming from?
I see what you're saying, but I'm not on that.
Okay, so no.
I'll be just totally
take the
different
floor.
to
No,
that.
take the floor.
I'll be totally different.
That's fine.
To
Go
that
ahead.
Because I see that as a red with the password thing. I see it as a red flag. But say you didn't have. Say if he didn't have a password, that's showing me that he feels comfortable enough for me to, if I needed to go into his phone, he'd be comfortable to do that. And to me, that's 100% trust. But
so, do you have a password on your phone now?
I have a password on my phone now, but I'm not currently in a relationship. If
So,
I wasn't in a relationship,
then you would take your password off.
Then no, I'd still have it, but I think we should be both comfortable enough to have each other's password.
So you're saying that you can have the password, but don't have it private.
So
you just in my life. You just know everything about my life. Nothing for yourself. And I do feel like it's different when we get to husband and wife standards. Like,
yeah, actually,
husband and wife
standards, it should
different.
be at that standard. Yeah,
I don't like. I really, but because I don't believe. But it's a difficult one because I don't believe I'm gonna hide anything from my husband. But at the same time, we all have things that we want to keep private. And it doesn't mean that you're a liar or that you're sneaky. But what do you have for yourself? You might have something private.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, we know men's reputation.
Yeah, but then you're tarring them all with the same brush, and I'm really trying not to do that because if I do that, then I'm done. I'm just celibate for life. That's a good debate there, guys. Put your comments down below. I am interested to know, what do you think about the whole password thing?
Yeah.
Is it? What are you saying? It's shady. It's
I think
flag.
It can be a red flag in a. Yeah, it can be a red flag. It can be, or it's not necessarily, but. What do you
You're
think?
confusing me, so I don't know how they're supposed to know it. 1 minute it's a red flag, it's an issue. Next minute it might not be. You ain't gonna get off lightly on this channel, girl. I ain't here to make friends.
You know? You really haven't done yet?
Okay, professional.
Oh my god.
Okay, was you the last or was I the last?
I think the last
Yours was
one.
the phone one.
The one. Oh yeah, you go on.
Okay, so what I've got is hiding you from friends and family. So they're going out. I'm going out for a meal with the family, and you're like a year in now.
Where's your invite?
You ain't getting one, love. Stay at home.
But you're not his partner.
I'm out tonight. Yeah, but I don't. But I'm not ready for you to meet my friends or family yet. We're a year in.
A year.
We're 2 years in. I'm not ready.
Girls, red flag. If it's been a year in and you haven't been introduced to his friends, his family, you haven't been to a family wedding, a family christening,
Bit dodge.
and you're thinking, oh, he's going out to these family meals and I haven't been invited. Definite red flag. That
In the
means,
beginning,
who else is he bringing to these family meals? Who else is he bringing?
Mary from work.
Mary. You couldn't find a better name than Mary.
Who, Mary? Yeah, yours next one.
What's this? Oh. If he doesn't like to go out. He doesn't like to go out. So say he wouldn't want to go, I don't know, out clubbing with you, for instance.
So is he not wanting to go out at all? Oh, with you, he just want to go
just
out.
with you.
Okay.
And or just go out in general, like to out for a meal, just doesn't really like to go out that often. But then you start thinking, oh, is it just because you don't want to go out with me? You don't want anyone to see you with me?
Yeah, because you would expect to go out socially with your partner, wouldn't you?
You would, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
On a regular?
Yeah, you
Even
would.
if it's once a month or if it's every 3 months, you expect.
So they just want to see you in the house.
In the
You
house.
only see each other in the house.
So that is definitely a red
That's
flag.
Yeah, I agree with that one. That's the only one you're going to get me. I'm joking. No, I do.
I think it's probably a bit...
No, I do agree.
Look back.
My last one that I've got is not wanting to have sex. Now, let me elaborate.
Can we just say that's like the major of it?
Yeah, but let me elaborate because this is another one that can be, Okay, so we all know there are other things that may make somebody not want to have sex. So it could be they're uncomfortable with their body. They're saving it for marriage.
They're tired just from having a busy life.
Yeah,
busy work.
Tired?
No. Okay.
You can only be tired for no.
We'll squash that one.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of it.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is there are issues and situations where somebody might not want to have sex. When you exhaust those issues, so you've discussed it, so they had the flu's now gone, or they were waiting for marriage, you're now married. So like once you've exhausted all the other things, if you feel like everything, let's say you were in a healthily sexual place, that makes sense.
Yeah,
you're having a healthy relationship before, and now all of a sudden they don't want to have sex. And you've spoken to them and they said no, there's nothing wrong, it's not you, babe, whatever. But then they don't want to have sex with you. That is a red flag.
It's a red flag because we have to remember. that if it's not you, who else is it? Because men cannot go a certain amount of time.
I can't speak on what men can and can't do because I'm not a man. I don't know how long. I don't know about that. But I just know that if I'm in a relationship with a guy and we're already like we're established relationship, we've been going out for a while, we're sexually active, everything's fine, and then all of a sudden he just stops.
Yeah,
or drastically reduces.
That's definitely a red flag.
And I say, what's up? There's only so much what's ups you're gonna get because it's a bit tiring.
Yeah.
I don't. At this point, you could be cheating. You're probably not.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
What is it? You know.
It makes sense. So I think it's a red flag.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a red flag.
Not necessarily a red flag for cheating. More than likely that's what you're gonna think. But it could be a red flag for anything else, like
another issue
that he's not telling you about. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's another good red flag. Actually.
So what would I do about it if I was in that situation? I've not been in that situation, luckily enough. If I was in that situation, I would definitely have a conversation. I'd be respectful and try to have a listening ear. I definitely would at first. I want to hear your reasoning for why we've gone from every day to once a month.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you're telling me something, i.e. I'm unwell, I've just been circumcised, whatever it is, I'm going to listen and I'm going to give you time. But if your answer makes no sense to me, then I don't know how we're going to move forward.
How? I wouldn't even... Yeah, exactly. How could you move forward with not knowing the explanation? Just stop completely.
No.
Yeah, so those are our 11 red flags. Tell us what you thought about it. We'll be back with another video with a few more red flags in a couple of months' time. So we hope you liked watching and we hope you got some great red flags and warnings.
Yeah, warning signs. Yeah.
Just a bit of insight into what to look out for when you're in a relationship. We hope that this helped you. Yeah. Because we've realised a lot of red flags now, haven't we? It's helped us a lot. So we just hope it helps you. And please just look out for the next video and like, comment and subscribe. And we'll see you soon.
Thank you. Cheerio.
Bye.
Bye.